a podcast to honor the gods.
This better come with a sacrifice.
Dave X Media.
The bits. Welcome to The Bits, hosted by your favorite jam buds, Charlie.
And Robert. Hey, Charlie.
Hey, Robert.
I'm getting pretty hungry, but unfortunately the restaurants I want to order from, they're at war with each other.
Really? I mean, what are we going to do? Like, are we going to have some pizza bagels? Or, like, some fries with ketchup in them? I don't know.
Maybe we do, but I think above all, we need to look at Season 3, Episode 12 of Steve Universe, Restaurant Wars, which premiered on July 25th, 2016. Not going to ask about post because, hey, behind the curtain peek, we recorded the last episode just before this episode. Write us posts, thebitssupod@gmail.com. It'll be great. I need to ask Charlie because I don't know how many animes you've watched. I know you watched that like D&D-ish inspired anime that I forget the name of currently.
Delicious in Dungeon. Or Dungeon Meshi.
Yeah, that one. Have you ever watched an anime called Food Wars?
No, but I've heard about it because I watched Danny Mata on YouTube.
Yeah, no. Danny 100% would have covered it at some point.
He's covered it on like his Patreon, I think.
Yeah, so you understand the basics of it. You know, it's a show where it's like Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. That's something that doesn't mean anything to you. It's literally just a school anime, but the school subject they're learning is how to cook very good. And when characters make very good food and other characters eat the very good food, they get visions of like, if you make like a really good honey dish, you get visions of like being swarmed by bees peacefully, but also you're naked.
What is this, Synesthesia, the show?
A little bit, yeah.
I was like, that's what that sounds like.
A little bit, yeah. But I stopped watching after like the second or third season. I have no idea where the fuck it's up to now. Oh god, there are a lot of animes that I watched a few years ago that like through one reason or another I no longer watch. My Hero Academia is one of them. I stopped after like season 3 or 4, and they're up to like they're releasing 7, which I think is the last season. And I looked at some clips, and I'm like, yeah, this looks cool, but also I still feel weird.
I just want more of my animes that I have been watching to have more seasons.
Do you want your animes to have their characters boobly?
Sometimes. It doesn't have to be an all the time thing. Oh, there's another season of Spy Family coming out soon. Good.
Isn't there like a bird character in that D&D show that I keep forgetting the name of that like everyone thinks is very attractive and her boobs boobly?
Oh, okay. I was like, bird character?
Like a half bird, or she has like wings or something?
Bird, dragon, human person. She's a chimera, is what they call.
Yes.
Yes, okay. But yes, she has feathers on her boobs. So,
but she still boobs boobly.
She boobs boobly. Like that's like at least a double D. At least.
100% understandable.
And everyone ships her with another female character on the show because
we love it when boobs boobly. All right.
Other boobs.
Enough talking about boobs. There are, as we come to understand, no boobs in this episode.
No, there are none.
Now, what we do have is Steven at the Fry Shack trying to order his regular order, which is what, Charlie? The bits. It's just really funny. And in fact, actually, he doesn't want to order it. He wants to order something off menu, which is literally what he always does. PD is annoyed, but then comes out with a tray of mozzarella sticks and marinara sauce. And he's like, yeah, these were all the way in the back of the fridge for whatever reason. No one really knew about them.
I love that Petey's just like, wow, I'm so glad to fry something besides our usual French fries for a change.
Yeah.
Something different.
Where do we stand on? I feel like we had this conversation the last time we hung out, and we got, I think it was what, TGI Fridays, Chili's. What do we get? Applebee's, something like that. It was one of those restaurants. Anyways, we had the conversation, but I forgot what your answer was. What do you think about mozzarella sticks?
I love mozzarella sticks, and I can tell you exactly where to get the best mozzarella sticks, and it's not where you would expect.
Where is the best mozzarella sticks to get? I want to hear this.
IHOP.
Okay, I'm just gonna Google where the nearest IHOP is, because I haven't been to an IHOP in a billion years.
Serious. They have the perfect, like, they're not gonna fall apart in your hands. Like, and they're the perfect shape. And just the perfect seasoning. Everything about them is good. They're good. I don't know why IHOP knows how to do mozzarella sticks better than fucking TGI Fridays. Like,
it's just the experience at that point. It's just really funny to me, because I don't like mozzarella sticks that much, but you love mozzarella sticks. Mac loves mozzarella sticks. It's just, stop being the same person. Anyway,
I love them because I love cheese.
True.
I'm sorry that we're the same person.
Would you eat these mozzarella sticks that have clearly been in the back of the freezer for God knows how long?
I mean, I like cheese, so I probably just would anyway.
Here's the thing about frozen food. Unless it's like 20 years old or whatever, even if it's like a year or so out of its expiration date, as long as it's been properly frozen the entire time, it might not taste as good, but it should still be safe to eat.
Have you had like freezer burnt stuff though?
Yeah, freezer burnt stuff. There's also no take what I'm saying with a fucking grain of salt. I am not a scientist, but I've learned and I've seen that freezer burn does not necessarily mean that it's like inedible. Like, it might taste a little funky, but it'll still be safe to eat. I have definitely reheated freezer burn like hot dogs or whatever.
Yeah, I would absolutely agree with that. I found some freezer burnt ice cream the other day. Like, I bought it and I found out that it was freezer burnt when I went to open it. And I'm like, what the hell? So I just had to scrape some off because it was just like, it was fully ice on top.
Yeah. I mean, that's just how it be sometimes. When it's like your parents buying the ice cream or whatever, you're like, oh, whatever, I'll just, toss it out. We'll get a new one. When it's you buying the ice cream, you're like, fuck it, if I die, I die. I'm not wasting another $4.
Yeah, exactly. I'm hungry, Robert, and I just already had dinner. Like,
you're gonna suffer going through the rest of this episode then.
I really am. I really am. So, Steven is eating his mozzarella sticks with his little marinara sauce. And who should see him out the glass door of Fish Stew Pizza but Kofi himself? Says, excuse me, Steven, where did you get this? What is this? Is this bread and cheese and marinara sauce?
AKA the fundamentals of pizza.
It's pizza, but not.
It reminds me of the like age-old debate, is a hot dog a sandwich? And there have been lawsuits with like different like competing franchise restaurants. There have been that have legally defined a hot dog. I think it's legally defined as a sandwich because it's like bread. It's like meat between bread or whatever. It was like a Subway that was being pissed that like a Nathan's was opening in the same mall because that Subway had like some kind of exclusive deal where they could be the only sandwich shop in the mall. And then this Nathan's comes in and they're like, that's a sandwich shop. And the Nathan's were like, no, we sell hot dogs. And it went to court. And I think they won, if I remember correctly, because they could be like, yeah, no, it's a hot dog's a sandwich.
That's stupid.
Welcome to legalese.
Subway, you're stupid.
Subway is very fucking stupid.
And I can say that because I don't like Subway food. I don't eat sandwiches with cold cuts.
There's this, listen, to anyone out there who doesn't like sub sandwich places because they feel like generic or whatever, if you ever, like, Google right now, DeBella's subs. And if there's one near you or one within a decent traveling distance, like a little day trip or whatever in a nice little town, go there, get whatever you like on a sandwich, and come, because it is the best sub sandwich I've ever had in my life.
And
that's not like from a deli or something. Let me tell you, like a classic Italian sub sandwich from a fucking like a proper deli, perfection.
All right. So the restaurant war has begun. Kofi puts up a sign that says "Now serving fries." And Fryman is like, so it begins. This is where it gets real anime with it. Like, restaurant war. And it keeps getting back and forth between them in the drama. Restaurant war, first strike is what we have on the screen. And suddenly, there is a massacre on the Beach City Boardwalk. Steven comes back the next day. There is food all over the place. Fries, pizza, everything. And everyone is scared. There is a lady like hiding behind a shirt. There's a man like on the ground because he ate too much. And Petey is back in a mascot costume. Our poor boy.
Our poor boy. It turns out when Petey served Steven those mozzarella sticks, he broke a food treaty that his dad and Kofi signed years ago. And Steven tries to be like, oh, Petey, come on, it's not your fault. It was my fault for asking for something off menu. And Petey's like, yeah, it is your fault. The fuck? Get out of my face.
I love that they had a pizza costume ready to go. That's my favorite part.
Would you not?
I wouldn't. I don't think I would. I would not put that much into the restaurant war, personally.
Charlie, this episode comes out like 2 weeks before Halloween. What are your Halloween plans?
Watching over the garden wall with Archie. I have no idea what costumes we're wearing, but I need to figure something out very soon.
Think of it. No. He goes pizza and calzone.
No.
Well, I tried. Okay, so Steven walks into the fry shack. He's like, I want some fries. And they're like, we're out of fries. Like, we only serve pizza bits. And it's just, essentially deep fried pizza. Deep fried pizza. This is the country where, this is the fucking country we deep fry everything. Like, we have deep fried ice cream, deep fried Oreos, deep fried pickles, like a bunch of deep fried things.
I feel like a pizza is already it's already been made though.
Yeah.
Like there's a difference there. Like that's already been cooked. You're cooking it again. Bruh. You don't need to.
No, you really don't. But also, it's really funny to me.
It's so burnt underneath there. That's the secret. It's just so burnt. I love Steven being like, come on, you're a fryman. You have to have fries. Look at your hair. What about my hair? What about my hair, Steven? Huh?
I love how he doesn't know what his hair looks like.
No, he doesn't. He really doesn't. And poor Ronaldo is like, I can't connect to the Wi-Fi at Fish Stew Pizza. Oh. And his dad's like, forget the Wi-Fi. You have to do deliveries now. But I don't have a car.
Don't you have those wheels on your shoes? It's so funny to me, the concept of Ronaldo doing deliveries on essentially wheelies.
Okay, as you all know, I have a deep hatred for Ronaldo. But I do think it is so iconic that he has wheelie shoes.
He's deeply a nerdy iconic guy in the early 2010s. Of course he would have wheelie shoes.
As he should. So Steven goes to Fish Stew Pizza instead because he's, still hungry. And Jenny's working the counter. What's up with that? Is nobody taking deliveries? What's going on with this? Kiki is like running frantically behind her every which and way. And of course, they have fries. Of course.
Just no pizza anymore.
French fry. No, they do have French fries on pizza.
Oh, yes.
And French fry crust. Okay. Would you eat the French fry crust?
It would be too fucking it wouldn't be, pizza. The pizza dough is like fluffy and filling. Fries, they're okay, but they won't give the same kind of fluff and fill. They'll be crunchy, sure. I wouldn't mind eating one of my God, it's a sign that I need to lose weight. When one of the restaurants near me, a pizza place near me, when I walk in for lunch, they're like the usual, and my usual is a slice of pizza with some fries.
Well, yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, yeah, that was pretty good.
And Kofi
is like, hey, you should sign a contract that declares that you will only buy food from us, and we'll give you a special VIP branding.
This is insane, okay?
Like,
here's 100%. The new VIP pizza card. Bro, no. Bro, that's assault.
That is assault and endangering a child. And so eventually Steven is like, dude, this is messed up. He gathers the children of the two restaurant owners to be like, what are we going to do? And they come up with the idea. They're going to Romeo and Juliet this, I guess. They'll be like, Ronaldo and Kiki can pretend to date.
Okay, great idea. Steven, I love how you're like, you're sitting next to each other. Therefore, let's ship you. Let's do that. Steven is Tumblr. Steven's like, those characters, they're seated next to each other. We must.
Somebody teach this boy how to gay ship. He's only straight shipping. We need to expand him.
There's no way we can gay ship that because there's siblings that it's just siblings and siblings that don't work with this scenario, my friend. There's no way to slice that.
No, I mean there are people who like that. There are people who ship, for example, like Mabel and Dipper Pines and like Right Family.
That was literally the first thing I thought of too. Like. I don't even go to Wincest. I go to Pinecest because it's so awful.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's just ship those two. But wait. Ronaldo's like, I can't because I have a girlfriend.
Sure you do, buddy.
Now, the first time you watched this, did you believe him?
No, I didn't. I thought it was the standard joke all like teenagers do when they're, a teenager in a 2010s cartoon. I have a girlfriend. You haven't met her. She goes to a school in Canada.
Exactly. Always from Canada. Absolutely. Met her on the internet. Don't worry about it. Or met her at summer camp. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Everything's cool. And so they do it anyway. It's only for a short time. We're gonna make it work.
Yeah. The next day, Kiki and Ronaldo, they pretend to be in love and present each other bouquets of flowers.
This is cute though. Like
This
with
is
the
cute.
with the flowers for each other. I love you with all of my blog.
I mean, you know what? That would have been, if you said that to someone like during peak 2015, 2016 Tumblr time, yeah, no, that gets you laid like that, my guy.
Right? So much.
So Kofi and Fryman believe the act and they're like, well, I guess we should stop the war. However, at that exact moment, Ronaldo's girlfriend, who is real, Jane, appears because she wants to return his DVD. And she's like, damn, I wasn't expecting to be heartbroken like this.
Seeing you with another girl right now?
Keep Beach City weird, more like keep Beach City single. And then she runs away crying. I'm like, fuck.
Now, Robert, you've already mentioned to listeners how we recorded this, but did you notice in Beach City Drift that this girl appeared in the background? Because I was looking at that and I kept noticing that.
I didn't notice my very first time watching it, but I did notice it this time because I was like, wait a minute, isn't that? And then the next episode, I'm like, oh shit, she's real.
Exactly. It's so funny. Foreshadowing question mark? Was that? I don't know. So Ronaldo speaks in Japanese to her and then he's like, ha ha ha, cries on the ground. And everybody is mad and defeated. Like, what have they done? What will they do now?
Yeah.
We need to play.
Later that night, Kiki tells Steven the only way the original restaurant war can end is if Kofi and Fryman have to join forces to take on a more successful restaurant. So Steven makes up his own restaurant.
I love, the one that they had to defeat before was the everything buffet. And it's because they sold everything, quite literally. That's a monopoly, my dude, is it not? You can't.
Yeah.
You can't just sell everything.
Technically, you can just sell everything, but also, what does that mean? What does that actually mean? Everything.
Now we have another title card. Restaurant War. Operation Let's Get Cooking.
Bum, bum, bum.
I love Steven's little sign. It has little stars on it. It's made of cardboard. And I want to know if he personally invited them or like how this all went down because the pizzas and the Frymans are just there later that night. And this place looks gorgeous. Okay? Tell me.
It does.
Why don't they do this all the time? I want those stars to be up on the ceiling every day. That's beautiful.
Oh, 100%.
I love string lights. Did you know this about me? I love string lights.
Hell yeah, dude.
So they have great ambiance here. And they are seated at the only 2 tables that we have here. Kofi's like, that's not enough. It's not enough tables. What are we supposed to do?
That's exactly enough for, the amount of people who are there.
Ronaldo, still sad. And Fryman himself orders the fantastic fries from Pearl, our waitress. And Kofi orders the pizza bagel.
Yeah, Pearl in her waitress outfit is also in like top 5 Pearl outfits for me. I think it's like just under. I think it's like just under her "It's Over, Isn't It" outfit.
I think top outfit, the tux. Second is last but not a Beach City. This might be third. I love Pearl in the jacket and the jeans specifically, which is what inspires her future outfit. So, she's perfect. So they have ordered the only dishes on the menu, and Amethyst is is the only one not dressed up for this. I mean, she's got a chef's hat. But Steven and Amethyst make this food. I want to believe that they're actually culinary masters. Like, because these 2 men think that this is the most amazing food they've ever tasted. I think that they're actually really good.
Sometimes, like, good food is subjective, and even Gordon Ramsay, who, makes fucking 5-star meals from scratch, is also like, oh, you know what I like occasionally? An In-N-Out burger. Sometimes you just want to eat something that's like, cream cheese on a pizza bagel. It's also kind of reminiscent of like, hey, ramen sucks to eat by itself all the time, so you just zhuzh it up with a little bit of cheese cheese or something, so a boiled egg, some chives.
Yeah, exactly. Now, Fryman is a little skeptical because but he can't have ketchup with his fries? What's going on here? I personally think the best fries don't need ketchup. If your fries need ketchup, it's because they're not seasoned well enough.
I can agree with that. Listen, good fries get salted like the second they come out of the fryer or whatever. Just salt. I am very partial also to some malt vinegar on fries. I love malt vinegar. I don't need ketchup, but if malt vinegar is offered to me, fuck yeah. That's why I like going to Five Guys.
I'm the same way of like with like chicken that people like to dip. I'm just like, if the chicken has no flavor, there's no point to it. It must also taste good on its own. But I'm also a person who does not like dips, so not having the dips and only having the things, I'm like, wow, you guys make shit chicken. Sorry, Raisin Cane's, your chicken sucks. Hot takes.
I just had Raisin Cane's for the first time not too long ago, and I'm like, yeah, it's fine. It is mainly the dipping sauce. That's like the bread and butter.
And I don't eat dipping sauce. So I have chicken by itself, and I'm just like, this is not good, actually, at all.
Rip. You heard it here first, folks. Charlie's scathing review of Raisin Cane's.
Sorry. So, but this is good. This is good because this is an innovative way to eat the food, I think. I think I would like fries with ketchup inside. Tell me that's not cool.
Do you know about the content creator Binging with Babish?
Obviously, I do.
He made this, and like it looked very good. Like he made French fries and then he injected them with ketchup. I'm like, that in theory it looks good. I wouldn't mind trying it.
The Lars's dish from later on, the purple thing. I've forgotten what it is called. Yeah, I remember watching a few of those things. And then the pizza bagel, I mean, it's a pizza bagel, but I guess because it has the cream cheese on it too, and not just regular cheese, that makes it so much better. Do you like cream cheese?
I like cream cheese on a bagel. Here's the thing. I it's like a thing here in Jersey where they smear a shit ton of cream cheese on a bagel. And if you say light cream cheese, they look at you weird. And it's like, I just want like not a whole lot of cream cheese. Whenever I eat a bagel with cream cheese, I leave like half the cream cheese on the wrapper.
See, I used to, that used to be the only way I would eat a bagel, is I needed to have a bagel and cream cheese, had to be from Dunkin'. If I had it from anywhere else, it did taste wrong. I'm very autistic. And I had to put on a specific amount of cream cheese. Couldn't be too much, couldn't be too little. Otherwise, it's just incredibly wrong. But
it's wrong.
Cream cheese is alright. I don't like cheesecake though. I don't like cheesecake and I don't like cream cheese frosting.
But that's like sugary. That's like sugary cream cheese. Like, I don't know how you don't like that.
I don't like cream cheese frosting. I love red velvet cake. I hate cream cheese frosting. I'm an enigma.
Yeah. Anyway, the cream cheese pizza bagel and the fries with ketchup inside is so good that it does scare Fryman and Kofi. And they're like, please, Steven, we need you to shut down this restaurant. You'll put us out of business. And Steven's like, okay, sure. But on one condition, you guys stop the war.
And they are begging on their knees. They're like, we have to. You already have a line. Onion is right out the door. And
Onion, why are you here?
Because he wants some pizza bagels and some fries. Why not? And they all agree. They all agree to end the restaurant war. The war is over. Ronaldo is still sad. And did you notice that Garnet is just wearing a suit in the corner? And it's not talked about at all because she doesn't speak in the episode.
Damn, they really saved some money not having to pay Estelle this episode. When's the last time we seen Garnet before this?
Okay, Garnet not speaking in this episode. New Lars, no. Too Short to Ride, no. Mr. Greg, no. Happy Dad, no. Stephen Floats? I'm gonna say it's probably Stephen Floats. I feel like that I'm putting my bet on that one being the last time we saw Garnet.
Right.
Because that was the last time she was important. And before that was Hit the Diamond. So like...
Oh, it's been a while.
She hasn't been in this season very much.
And this is the first time I've seen her in a while. She doesn't even speak. She's just standing there menacingly. Yeah, but hey, Steven accepts their only condition that they stop the restaurant war. They agree to it, and now the war is over, and the episode ends peacefully. We have that's Steven for you, ending wars.
He's so good. He's so good at it. We love it. He needs to do this more often, doesn't he?
Yeah, it'd be really funny if he ended another war.
Fuck fascism.
Fuck fascism. And you know what else we should do, Charlie, while we're fucking fascism?
Should we go to the Crystal Temple?
For some Crystal Temple trivia. This episode's name was first revealed on the episode listing on the Cartoon Network website.
This episode reveals that Ronaldo had a girlfriend named Jane, whom was first seen in Lion 2 the movie as the woman behind the ticket booth at the film theater. As soon as I saw Lion 2 the movie on here, I was like, oh, oh, it's that one. And yeah, I was reading it anyway, so.
Ian Jones Cordy makes a cameo in this episode.
Where? Oh, he must have been one of the people on the boardwalk. Insane. Cultural references. Stephen's idea of Ronaldo and Kiki pretending to be in love to end a family feud references William Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet.
Ronaldo's shoes with wheels on them are a clear reference to the Heelys brand of shoe.
The stage of Hearts and Minds was also a strategy used by the US government during the Vietnam War to try and convince Vietnam forces to withdraw from combat.
Ronaldo's quote, "I got a bad feeling about this," is a line from the popular Star Wars movie, said when a character has misgivings about a plan.
Kofi's quote, "When pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime," is a reference to the jingle of the frozen pizza snack bagels, Bagel Bites, featured in the 1990s commercial.
The Heinz brand ketchup is a reference to the popular ketchup brand Heinz. Heinz originally, like the actual brand is H-E-I-N-Z. The brand they use in the show is H-Y-N-E-S.
It's spelled more like the hotel.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
You love it when they can parody law to the fullest.
Yeah, I love it. The Koala Princess DVD collection, Jane Returns to Ronaldo, is a reference to the Japanese anime series Kilala Princess, which features a manga original character interacting with several Disney princesses.
When Jane breaks up with Ronaldo, he calls her Ohime-sama. Hime is Japanese for princess, and Sama is a respectful honorific. So, he's so fucking weep. He's like, my princess.
Yeah, he is. The scene in which Mr. Fryman is eating fries is similar to the fried lobster battle in Chuka Ichiban, episode 25, including a fried lobster with sauce in it and the bite and shock effect.
The whole episode references Shogugeki no Soma, which is Food Wars, including over-the-top reactions from the eaters and detailed descriptions of food. I was wondering if Food Wars had come out before this episode, and this was a direct reference. And I guess it is.
Coolio. And we have one little mention of continuity. The VI pizza from Secret Team is possibly referenced when Kofi wants to give Steven VIP access by putting VIP on his skin with a branding iron.
And now for the question. I feel like the question has to be something akin to like, what's like a concoction you've thrown together that slaps?
You're making me think, Robert. You're making me think.
I need to say, before I say the next thing, I am part Chilean and Chileans love mayonnaise. I loved, when I was a kid, eating lentils and rice and throwing like a little glob of mayonnaise and mixing it up. It added like a thickness and a creaminess, and I loved it. So I'll still eat it now. It's still very good. But also I'm trying to watch my fats. So, little less mayo than usual.
Robert, I'm not adventurous with food.
Yeah, you don't like dips? What?
Don't try to make yourself sound better than you are. You ate tuna fish on graham crackers.
Oh, no, that's not, but that's not the vibe of this question, though.
What's the weirdest combination you've
No, not the weirdest. What's like the most, like concoction you've thrown together? I wouldn't say that. Oh God, he's coming to the microphone.
Audience, I need you to know that Robert used to eat tuna fish on graham crackers. Thank you for your time.
Particularly tuna salad on graham crackers. It was a vibe when I was like 14 years old. When you're a growing teenage boy and you need protein and carbs.
Okay, you know what? This isn't a concoction, but I will just eat a bowl of whipped cream and chocolate syrup.
Oh, I've done that before
out of
too.
ice cream.
Yeah.
Because why not? Sometimes I do that and then I dip in Oreos. Because yes, I'm not inventive. I just like sugar.
Charlie, do you have blood in your body or is it just sugar?
My blood is made of maple syrup. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't think you should be alive if that's the case. And of course, our Pearl points. Who are we giving our Pearl points to this episode, Charlie? I'm again going division, and I'm going half for the pizza bagel and half for the ketchup-filled fries.
It's between Steven or Pearl just for wearing the waitress outfit.
I thought you were going to go for Jane, Ronaldo's real girlfriend, who's cute.
Yeah, but Pearl's mine.
And I think Pearl is actually legal, whereas we don't know the age of Ronaldo and his girlfriend, I don't think.
No, we have no idea.
I'd rather date a 5,000-year-old rock than accidentally flirt with a high schooler.
You know what? I'm going to give my Pearl point to the restaurant Stevens. Wish I could give it more than one Pearl point because it deserves 5 stars.
Oh my God. Okay. That's actually funny. That's really funny.
You're welcome.
But Charlie, you know what's not funny?
What's not funny?
Us being at the end of another episode of The Bits.
Yeah. We did already do everything. I forgot that we did everything.
Yeah, you're just checklisting everything.
I wasn't
But-
checklisting.
Charlie, thank you as usual for making a podcast with me.
Thank you, Robert. Hey, Robert, did you know I love you? Did you know
I love
that
you
you're
too,
my
pal.
friend?
You're my friend too.
Yay. And listeners, we love you. But if every podcast were perfect,
We wouldn't have the bits.
bye-bye.
Bye. You can follow this podcast socials at thebitssupod on Instagram and Tumblr. You can send a message to our dime line through thebitssupod@gmail.com. If you'd like to support us financially, join us at patreon.com/thebitsu. By becoming a patron, you can join the Deus Ex Media Discord server, where you'll be able to chat with us and other listeners about Steven Universe, or whatever else. Our $5 patron tier also gets you access to Steven's Room, our monthly bonus show. There, we'll talk about a wide variety of topics, which usually have something to do with Steven in some way. No promises.
You can check out our merch store, The Bits SU, on Redbubble to find custom designs made by Charlie, me. Or if you cannot do that or do not want to support us financially, we'd really appreciate a rating, a review, or letting your friends and followers know how much you love the podcast. It really helps. Our music was written and produced by Jason Hilton. You can find him at Negative Selections on Instagram. You can follow me, Charlie, at GreenPixie12 on most platforms. I also have an art Instagram at GreenPixieDraws. You can also hear my voice on 2 other podcasts. I co-host another podcast on the network with Ray called Of the Eldest Gods, where we talk about the mythology book series by Rick Riordan, starting with Percy Jackson. I also co-host a podcast with my buddy Ethan called Mysteries in the Machine, where we talk about all things Scooby-Doo.
You can find me, Robert, at the Damn Meme page on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and TikTok. If you want to hear more from me, check out my YouTube channel, also called the Damn Meme page, where I make videos mainly about Percy Jackson, but also sometimes other fun stuff. If you want to find me elsewhere in the podcast verse, you can also tune into my podcast, The Pit Crew, a show dedicated to dissecting the HBO Max medical drama, The Pit. The Bits is proud to be a part of Deus Ex Media, which features great podcasts like Burn Before Reading, a podcast about literature, where your hosts, Christina and Leela, cringe about writing.
I'm Christina Kahn.
And I'm Leela Hilton.
And this is Burn Before Reading,
the podcast about shiterature.
We're here to examine the terrible writing we did when we were younger.
Like that school project you were really proud of.
Or that poem you wrote when you got dumped.
Well, how about that apology letter you wrote to your mom when you got into that fight?
Or the song you recorded before you knew how to write music.
Okay, don't at me. And we're here to talk about other cringy literary topics along the way.
Like the Library of Alexandria.
And Dewey Decimal.
His name was Melville Dewey.
Oh, well, do we want to get the clips rolling?
I don't think I ever recovered from this in terms of being cool.
Why did I say any of this?
I do like the drama.
So there is actually quite a bit to unpack here.
Oh, all this drama was so addictive as a teenager.
There's no punctuation to it. I'll start with that.
I actually have no memory of this.
There were so many lies that I was telling it.
It's not terrible.
No one really taught me how to write a good short story.
That was a journey.
Listen to Burn Before Reading
every Wednesday wherever pods are cast.
Deus Ex Media.